The president of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, has a victory plan to defeat Russia, he claims. Zelensky arrived in the United States on Sunday to present this so-called victory plan to U.S. President Joe Biden. In fact, Zelensky toured a Pennsylvania ammunition plant on Sunday as he began that visit. It is a vital visit, surely, but will it yield any concrete outcome? And what is Zelensky's plan for Ukraine's victory, really? What is this blueprint to defeat Russia? You see, Zelensky cannot make victory happen alone. That's pretty clear by now. And so while Zelensky is in the U.S. to set out the victory plan, the desperation and urgency is evident. It is a bid to influence White House policy on Ukraine's war with Russia, no matter who wins the U.S. election in November. The Ukrainian leader basically wants to present the plan to President Joe Biden and his two potential successors, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. Zelensky will be addressing the UN General Assembly on Tuesday, in fact. Now, what exactly is this victory plan all about, and what is the significance? You see, Zelensky believes if the plan is backed by the West, it will have a broad impact on Moscow, including a psychological one that could help compel the Russian President Vladimir Putin to end the war diplomatically. He has said that the victory plan envisages quick and concrete steps by our strategic partners from now until the end of December, quote unquote. Also adding that the plan would act as a bridge to a second Ukraine-led summit on peace that Kiev wants to hold and invite Russia to later this year. In fact, according to the Ukrainian president, there is no alternative to peace, no freezing of the war or any other manipulations that would simply postpone Russian aggression to another stage. Now, no points for guessing. Obviously, Zelensky's victory plan includes Kiev's long-stated request to use long-range missiles on targets inside Russia. In fact, he has blamed the allies' hesitation to authorize such use on escalation fears, but said he was hopeful his arguments would be heard during his visit. And the visit comes at a very crucial juncture for Ukraine. The stakes could not be higher. Ukraine relies heavily on U.S. support, and a Trump victory in the November 5 U.S. presidential election could prompt a reset of Washington's policy on Ukraine. U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan has said Biden is eager to discuss Zelensky's comprehensive strategy for success in this war, quote unquote. Zelensky has said his plan consists of a small number of points and that all these points depend on Biden's decision, not Putin's. Let's tell you more. According to Zelensky, the plan envisages that war will not return to us again in an even bigger wave in years to come, quote unquote. Like we told you, Zelensky has said that the proposals envisage quick and concrete steps by the strategic partners. And according to him, one of those steps is related to strengthening Ukraine's weapons capabilities, while another demands a clear place for Ukraine in the world's security architecture. In fact, Zelensky is also expected to seek massive assistance for Ukraine's economic recovery. Zelensky has also said he plans to invite Russia to a possible second international peace summit in November, but over the weekend, Russia has said it will not attend a possible second Ukraine peace summit in November. This comes despite the Ukrainian leader signaling that this time he would invite Moscow's representatives. According to the Foreign Ministry spokeswoman, Maria Zakharova, the summit will have the same aim to promote the unviable Zelensky formula as the only basis for resolving the conflict, get support for it from the world majority, and with that, present Russia with an ultimatum on capitulation. Adding, we will not take part in such summits, quote unquote. Moscow said it was ready to discuss serious proposals that take into account the situation on the ground, made up of geopolitical realities, as described by President Putin in June. Remember, Putin had said in June that Russia will agree to peace talks if Ukraine gives up 4 of its regions that Moscow claims as its own. So, a victory plan Sounds great. A blueprint to defeat Russia might look good on paper, but will it actually work? Will it change things on the ground? Will the so-called victory plan guarantee victory, or is it a defeat plan? To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.